Bro, today has been a mess. Hello. Also, hello. Sup, nerd? What you dude? What you doing? Does stuff work? Yes. Okay. Alright, so we have another fitty. Why are we here? I am sure there is a good reason for this. I mean, probably not. Why are we doing folktale shit? Also, sorry I'm so late today. Didn't mean for that to be a thing. We're not really doing anything here today. The operates are not a full thing. This is far from done. Okay, I think maybe we go down the thing just in case. We're going this way, I think. I almost had to play something else today. I could not get my game to work. Or it was working, but it was not showing me anything on screen. Like, I could interact with everything, but I couldn't... Outside of, like, seeing this... this pointer. And, like, the overlay stuff. Everything was black. It was kind of terrifying. Also have no idea what the fuck I would play if this doesn't work. I should probably set a backup plan. Where are we? Oh. Bing bong. Bing bong. Nope. What should we have as a backup game? I feel like maybe Monster Hunter. Cause that's a really fun grind. I've actually been wanting to play a bit of Monster Hunter again. It is such a good game. Was that it? No. No. I blame Roblin. Do we have any fun things to yap about today? Is that a thing we can do? I see people in novice chat that I haven't seen in for fucking ever. Kelp and herbs. Oh, and they're in completely opposite directions. I blame Roven. Yeah. Yeah, let's blame Roven. That seems like a solid idea. I don't think he's here to defend himself. Oh, of course it was the furthest in one. This place looks pretty though. It reminds me of the dream space. If you go do the pixie quest, or like the pixies, the beast tribe, that has you going into like a world and repairing it, and it's really cute. Okay, what's this? One thing here, and I heard a metallic snapping sound. That can't be good. Wonder what that was. Novice Network is talking about vegan food today. We're going this way. Someone is like scamming? Oh. I know what's next. Shut up. I'll take our... I think we're gonna continue down the path of doing the samurai leveling. Okay, what do we have? We have check the thing, grab crates, and oh, we get to be an elephant. Cute. We have double fights though, so I'm not like super happy about that. Is that going to be like a recurring thing now? Nah. No, because you came in as like Fox was subjugating peoples. In the Mount Guide, if you go do the Ananta quest, you get a... Where is it? Am I blind, stupid, or both? You get this. The Marine. And the funny bit about this is that it's not special. Like, there is nothing special about this animal. It's just an elephant. The only reason it can fly is because magic carpets which the Ananta affixed to the back of the beasts. Like, this is the portion that flies. Oh yeah, we have one more because I was... chased by animals that wanted me dead. A bunch of mounts should be customizable in some way, shape, or form. I don't think it's I think it's kind of dumb that it isn't. Oh, is there? So I know there's been a lot of like sad gaming news lately, but like, has anyone seen anything that is fun? Like, are there games out there that anyone is looking forward to? I actually have a few games that I'm looking forward to now, which feels kind of weird. Usually it's like just one or maybe two games a year. But like over the next year we have Final Fantasy Resonance, we have Ocarina of Time Remake, we have Evercold, and we have the last of the Final Fantasy VII Remake. See? Where are you this time? Oh, there you are. Yeah, I know. Oh, there's also Monster Hunter DLC coming. So it's like we have so much cool stuff coming out right now. I'm kind of scared that it's gonna lead to... That's cute. I'm kind of worried it's gonna lead to like hype fatigue again. There was a year, I don't remember if it was like 2016 or 2017. Yeah. Okay, Genshin. I am so far behind on Genshin because I only play it when I'm sick. Also have no idea what the fuck's going on in that game. If I'm being completely honest. I accidentally hit that cancel button. So easy to get huge. Yeah, I feel like that is a game that like it requires a guide. But also I have the worst luck when it comes to like farming out games like that. I have a couple of characters that I really like that I've been like semi-lucky with. But I have no items for them. So I'm like, I keep ending up in this situation where I'm like, I have characters, but I don't have gear, so they're worthless. Or I have gear, but I don't have a character, so the gear is worthless. Wait, I don't have anything to do the... Wait, I fucked up. Oh, God. We can't progress the Pelu until we have a level 90 job. It's a really, really fun game. Like, it plays really well. And I really like playing it, but I also really don't like playing it because like I'm at a point now where I'm like super stuck. And it feels like I'm at a point where it feels like I have the well, as I've mentioned, I have the characters, but I don't have neither the weaponry or the held items. I have like what is the highest version? Is it C6? Good talk. Okay, I guess we're doing bard things. I could try to like farm out the samurai. That is an option. $41. Oh, that's Stone Vigil again. I don't wanna. Yeah, I only have to see these dungeons like a handful of times. It's not going to be super bad. And I only have to click fucking one button. Oh yeah, I went and I bought the The one from the Final Fantasy 13 event. I just really like how this bow looks. It's like one part. It's one part bow, one part crossbow. But it's like, it's a multi-shot, so I fucking love this thing. It's so cool. Oh wait, I don't actually... Oh, does it not? It does not. The more you know. Go. Good luck. I'm kind of glad that we're almost out of level 15. Because like some of these jobs have been rough. Okay. Okay. Just click buttons, dude. Did you ever think about that? All you have to do is click buttons. Hey, bud. I'ma need you to... do your thing. I forgot to click the right button. I was clicking the wrong button. Which is honestly my own fault for not fixing my buttons. My buttons are wrong. Five is supposed to be the multi-button. Come on, buds. Oh, brother. That stupid fucking healer. Chat, don't worry, I get to be annoyed at the thing. It's not a person. This is a place where AI would be glorious. If you could like take all the player data that exists out there imagine if we could take all that player data and like condense it into like the perfect dungeon companions. It'd be so great. It'd make sense. It'd be fun. Like, why isn't that a thing? But no, we have to deal with this nonsense instead. Honestly, it feels a little weird. Just die, dude. I have a feeling that this is gonna require a lot more than one run. I would really like to have everything leveled by the time Evergold comes out. But I also kind of want to get my relic. Field exploration relics, they kind of take time, dude. Which is kind of why I haven't been back yet. Dude, I almost caved and bought my first Persona game. Yesterday. I didn't. I ended up buying FOTS tape to tape instead. It just felt like that was a better use of my money, you know? Tape the game I gifted you yesterday. I was saying that I almost caved. There was a couple of games that I almost bought yesterday. And I ended up just buying you a game instead. Because I don't know, as much as fun as it is to say Tweewee, I don't know if it's a game that I would enjoy. And spending $15 on a game that I probably wouldn't like. Over like $8 for a game that you can play with your entire cohort and every one of you would love it. That just seems like... Yeah, but I'm not paying like $6 bajillion for that. Oh, I didn't do it. That and Persona is another game that I like. I think I would like them, but I also like... I can't guarantee that I would, so it feels like kind of iffy to pick it up. Goddamn. Yeah, the fifth one or whatever. Are they episodic or are they like? Do they not build on each other? Are they like Final Fantasy, where they would like, you would recognize things, but they are so loosely tied together that who the fuck cares? I need one more trip. Lame. Spin-off episode more times than not. Some things that are just clusterfuck from a lot of them and Zero and Plop and all the fighting fun times for them. Are you talking about like the fighting games? Because I know there's Persona like actual fighting games. Yeah, why? Okay, but like, why did you include every word known to man minus the fact that they're fighting games? You're not British. You don't need that many words to say nothing. Stop it. God damn. Well, according to you, it can be everything from like turn-based to battle royale to fighting games to, I don't know, fucking comic books. Ah. Yeah, exactly. Like, why can't you just fucking use your words, dude? You're so obsessed with your kids using the correct terminology for things. Like, why are you so against it yourself? Travel, how are you today? I have so many questions. What is happening here? Oh, that is incredible. That is absolutely incredible. Aren't you weird every day? I feel like this shouldn't be a new feeling for you. Anyway, the thing I was asking about, like actually asking about for Persona, is if they're like tied together number sequels or not. Cause like they did a DLC for 5. Is that the newest one? Which has like a entire Miku storyline. But if I have to play like 4 other games to be able to enjoy that one, I am so not gonna bother. I mean, I'm probably not gonna bother anyway, but like, do I need them to play 5? That is the repeated thing I keep asking. I feel like this is a pretty straightforward yes or no question. The one they just updated. I don't remember. I think it's regular 5. Royale isn't Royale the fighting game? Or is that something else? Or is there multiple rounds? Dude, I hate this series and I haven't touched it fucking ever. I understand how people feel about Final Fantasy. Oh dear mother of Christ. You know what? I'm just not gonna bother. How about that? How about we just don't bother? Yeah, it's royal. I think. Yes. I don't know, you watch all these goddamn directs. Yeah, it's 5 royal. That has that just got a new DLC thing. I'm pretty sure we watched that together. There was like a bajillion games you cared about and nothing I cared about, really. Okay. I'll have to check later how much it is. I don't know. There is something weird about those games to me, and I can't really figure out what it is. Something feels off to me about those games. But I'm kind of ready for another off-stream game. But I don't know what it would be. Did that help my inventory? Probably not. Oh. Where the fuck did this come from? I don't know. Go away. Sure. Yeah, but we both know that I am heckin' picky about my games. Dude, we talked around. We didn't talk about anything. I talked about it on stream yesterday, but like, we were broke. I needed my games to fucking last. So usually I didn't stray too far from the games that I knew that I liked. Cause like, getting games was kind of a luxury. Even though I probably had more games, like we collectively probably had more games than a lot of the poor kids around us. Cause like, my mom is fucking incredible. But I think we like roughly averaged out to like 3 games a year or something. So they had to like last for a while. Which also means that I didn't really experiment. It was very rare that I played something that I hadn't played or didn't know about beforehand. And that is like one of the problems I have with physical going away. It's that I can't take my games that I've put like 400 hours into, take them to school and trade them. Like, now, I'm not a school kid anymore, but like, for a lot of like poor kids like myself, that was how we came across new games. Was like physical, like being able to have physical media and being able to trade it and like backwards compatibility and everything, like all of this stuff that Sony is just doing away with because they want their closed garden monopoly. Like, it was so important for my own experience with games growing up. Which is why it's so upsetting to me that physical is going away. Also, because they fucking misrepresented their own data to such a significant degree that it would take days to like comb through it all and figure out what the stats actually were. Oh, I'm sorry. Condolences. Also, you wouldn't be the first one who's getting like an in-depth impression of me from my rant against Sony doing Sony things. So, you know. At least I'm on brand. Ah. But yeah, I understand that a lot of people were already adults by like that point, but like it was so crucial to like lower the cost of like getting into different games. It's like oh yeah, and for anyone who hasn't read about it, the like 80-20 split or whatever the fuck it was, that includes all digital assets. So like people downloading season pass stuff, if you like buy a game with like several years of content and you buy like a season pass, that season pass and the DLC are counted separately as two digital purchases. So they like massively inflated their data. All DLC downloads counts towards that 80-20 split that they cited as the reason. Like the fucking stuff that you can't buy physical. If you break it down by like by games, almost every game has a 45% physical split or higher. If you break it down into like all actual games, so you like strip away all the games that didn't come out in physical and you strip away all the DLC and expansions and stuff like that, it comes out to a 65-45 split in favor of physical media. With certain games being as high as like 88% physical. It is actually insane. Like they've misrepresented their own data so bad that that is a full lawsuit for anyone who wants to like test that in court. But luckily for them, fuckheads with money don't play video games. They usually just rent people to play the game for them. I hate it, dude. I hate it so much. Analytics of people are stupid. Okay, to be fair, they've been like really fucking smart as far as like selling this to their shareholders. Because they made sure that they announced this shutdown after the after Q2 Q1 in their case, I guess, was over, so that they don't see the drop off in PS Plus subscribers. It's like it's less about like skewing the data and more about like not separating it at all. And counting everything as a game. Oh yeah, for sure. Like this is a masterclass in shareholder manipulation. If nothing else. I think the worst part about like all the things that are happening right now is that with like the recent Xbox layoffs, is that they know that more of them are coming, but no one knows who's losing their job. So in the total like 3,600 people or whatever who lost their job, only 1,600 of them were like actually losing their job. The rest were like they belonged to the studios being spun out into their own stuff or being sold. So it was like a total headcount leaving type thing, which was like misconstrued in a lot of outlets as like 3,600 people are now without jobs. No. And everyone who left retained all of the companies that left the Xbox Game Studios. All those companies retained their IP. So they're just like fucking making money. Because they own what they made. It also reminded me of a game that I haven't heard about since like pre-COVID. Called We Happy Few. I watched a playthrough of that game during its early access, and I think it was gonna be like a bunch of changes to it, and I never saw any of the changes. The like little indie startup, whatever the fuck it was, early access thing, that looked really good. Less than 20 people left in the gaming industry after all the last few layoffs. That's fair. I wonder how many of these people are gonna like spin up new studios, or how many, and also how many people are just leaving. Now the nursing field. Yeah, that was actually a thing that I saw I saw that somewhere. Like unrelated to this specific conversation. I would fucking never go into healthcare if I wanted a stable job, dude. Oh. No way. Oh yeah, and there is like fucking always work to get here as well. But it's like it is the least stable thing you can do for employment here. Which is kind of sad. It isn't kind of sad, it is just sad. There was, I don't remember what their games were, but like 3 of the studios. Also, apparently Elder Scrolls Online has been gutted. For like 3 people that care about that game. I feel like a lot of the stuff that you learn from doing that is like transferable skills. Or at least it feels like it should be transferable skills. Yeah, so spending like the next 5 years in getting a degree is probably not the most brilliant idea. There's a bunch of like certification and stuff you can do for free. Dude, I keep trying to help. I'm sorry. I really don't want to make food thing. Do I have to make food thing? Do I wonder if I have enough leftovers laying around for dinner? Dude, they're still on about in the Novice Network. They're still on about the dude who was scamming people, claiming it was their birthday. They've apparently done it 3 times, like 3 days in a row on different servers, and they've like accumulated 19 million gil. That is some impressive hustling. Kind of impressed, not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna get up and move around a little. I'm still suffering from the painful neck. So I'm gonna get up and move. We'll do some more leveling when I return. But I'll see y'all real soon. Quiero. Quiero. Sup, nerds? Back in we go. Have a snack. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Skip. Can we, like, maybe bunch them all together? That'd be sick. Ooh. My days. Sure. Also, apparently the game that I was looking for is gotcha, so I like completely lost all interest. No, bud. I don't have it in me for like gotcha games, dude. I want to be excited about like games like that. Like the way gotcha games usually play is really, really entertaining. I don't know. I feel like I don't get enough return, and obviously that is the point. Because like they're there to incentivize spending money, get you just powerful enough that you'll be able to do some stuff, but like not all the stuff. I feel like the market is missing something right now. But it's like the vaguest feeling. It's missing something, but I couldn't tell you what that something is. What the fuck was that? Yeah, I deserve that. A game that is actually really good and that no one is talking about is because they didn't do anything else with it. Is the Harvestella game. That is fucking incredible. It has so many cool mechanics built into it. That is also a game I need to finish. I don't know, when I think about games right now, it feels like they both last too long and not long enough at the same time. Does that make sense to anyone else? I feel like, as far as games go, we need both more contained games and more like forever games. I think that is a thing that It's a thing that Monster Hunter does really well. I'm just waiting for the thing to leave again. Yeah. Did I do it? No. How close to this can I actually stand? Pretty close. Bro. Oh, that was too close. We're free. For now. We're not actually free. Don't worry. We're not actually free. We have more stuff to suffer through. That's cute. Maybe I can use it somewhere. What's happening to the beds? 79. The fuck happened here? Oh, it hasn't sold in forever. $97.49. 49. Fuck all y'all. God damn. $11.60. They have sold. $9.99. What is this? Oh. They're kind of neat. Is the table worth anything? 28,997. $32. Don't actually like selling gear. It's such a terrible investment. I mean, if a meal means that it sells, then sure. Anything to get in. Why are we squeezing water from rocks? That's a folktale thing. I feel like I could make a glam around this. I guess I will never know. Plates. What do we have for plates? This is a plate I never use. How does this actually take color? Pretty decently, actually. We do the other way around. Oh, do we not have this gray? That's stupid. I saw someone using this, and it was actually really nice, but I apparently can't figure it out. This too is actually really good, where it's like super simplicity. Is that a... It is. Someone is doing stuff with this that cuts it off here. But I don't know. Yeah, this, for instance, does that. Because it gets a slightly different shape. That's kind of the thing. It like... It just... See? Also kind of annoyed that I don't have like a dyeable version of this. It doesn't come in a dyeable version. want this with this, and then I don't know for that. That's right. No. Why are you like this? I don't know how I feel about that. This is really nice. That's kind of close to what it is already. But it also like changes the detail here. I can't figure out what to do with this. Which pants? The baggy ones? These? Yeah, they're kind of neat. It's the neon street cargo wood trousers. Highly recommend using the Universalis app to figure out where they're the cheapest before you go buy them somewhere. The shoes here are also from that set. Nice. Bon. What's that belt? Why the f... Why wouldn't it be this? Why the goddamn belt, dude? I really like what they've been doing lately with the Neo tunics. Where you have these like super baggy ones, the regular fit, and useless here. Which I think it came together really well, actually. I have this pants on a lot of stuff. Like, I understand why, but I would have much preferred if these went inside this. Yeah, here too. I don't need... Because The glasses I can get from the face wear. I thought I had a... And guess not. This is kind of whatever. Oh god, do I have to... Oh, wait, I do remember these. It's like a pink and a reddish pink and a bluish purple. I hate all of this. Fun. Why? Why are you like this? It's the rings, dude. No. Why are you like this? I feel like I have to give up on this for now. Yeah, that's gonna require a think. I need to remember the blink, dude. I think one Samuel, and then we call it. Benefit right now that I have all the gear already like on me. So we don't have to like think about it. We can just play. I think we're gonna hold off on the Pelus for now. Until I can get to a point again where I have something at level 90. Which should be my samurai. That shouldn't be... That shouldn't be that far away from happening, honestly. Brother, why did you stop up there? Why are you like this? Oh. I don't know how, but I'm gonna blame Roven. Get me out of here. That is so long for a buff to be down. I hope they figure that out at some point. Dude, that fight used to be really cool. It was cool because it was different. It had like shit going for it. I briefly mentioned this the other day, that this dungeon, it belonged to its own classification of content. It's been a hot minute, but it belonged to its own group of content for like grand company dungeons or something like that. Where it had its own designation, but it didn't like technically have its own. It didn't have its own category or like anything like that. Or maybe it had, but then it was like way before I played. But yeah, it belonged to its own like little quest chain and stuff that was only available through like grand company things. And it has its own entire story based on that. I don't. I feel like it'd be kind of cool if we could do some stuff with the grand companies again. I don't know. It'd be... I feel like it'd be fun to like revisit the grand companies doing something. Bro. Easy. I think we did pretty well here. $45. And a half. That was surprisingly low. Didn't we go in there at 40? Yeah. Or 45. We have some job quests we can do then. Yeah, I might. I'm not guaranteeing this, but I might try to do some leveling. Off stream. we'll see how we feel. But for now, I'm gonna head out. I need to put some food in me. I still can't raid into GameStone Quick. So please find your way there by yourselves, and I can check the schedule real quick, see if there's anything fun coming up. Games done quick. Schedule. Paper Mario and 1,000-Year Door is running right now. Super Meat Boy is coming up. Then Silk Song in about 3.5 hours. Then Monster Hunter Wilds. Dusk, Pragmata, and then we're into like the early AMs for NA. We'll have the Evil Within. Maiden and Spell is at 1 p.m. my time, so like 7 a.m. Eastern Standard. I would absolutely try to check that out if you're awake. Maiden and Spell. We talked about the game a while ago, called Rabbit and Steel. It takes all the cool raiding mechanics from Final Fantasy and makes it a roguelike. It's really cool. It is really fun. I suck shit at that game, but it's really fun. I played it a little yesterday, actually. But Maiden and Spell is the first game that developer, because it's a solo project, as far as I know. Maiden and Spell is their first game. And it's like $2 on Steam right now. So like, take a look, and I don't know, maybe if I can pick them up and help some people out. That's cool. Okay, so there is some stuff happening. Paper Mario right now, Super Meat Boy in about an hour. Then at 1 a.m., so 7 p.m. Eastern Standard, Hollow Knight Silk Song. Then there is a storyless any percent Monster Hunter Wilds at 3:13 a.m. So 9:13 p.m. and it's gonna run for about 2 hours. So I might try to catch that as the last thing I do. Yeah. That's about all the stuff that's happening there. Good luck, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. Goodbye.